Hey guys, thank you for tuning back into Altra's Barbecue. So today I've got myself some beautiful beef spare ribs flanken cut. We've been marinating these for about 12 to 14 hours. Let's get them on the grill, get it nice and hot, and enjoy some dinner. Beef ribs flanken cut. All that basically means is you've got a beautiful spare rib, but it's been cut across the bone, so you're not getting the full bone. These are traditionally about 1 inch to 2 inches in thickness, and they are grilled. Very popular in Asia, and that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be marinating these in a chili basil themed marinade, but first things first, let's put some salt and pepper on these ribs. If you want to smoke them just like this, absolutely fine. I want to cook these reasonably hot and fast though. So I'm going to be marinating them, and my first ingredient is red cayenne chili. Chop it up, seeds as well. It won't produce too much heat, trust me. And then get your fresh basil and chop that up roughly. Get yourself a bowl and then roughly measure out 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Around half a cup of soy sauce, a quarter cup of lime juice. I'm using minced garlic for this one. I've got about 3 tablespoons there. And then lastly, I've got some oyster sauce. The soy sauce and the lime juice, not only will that give me flavor, but it will also help tenderize that beef. Give that a quick stir and then grab whatever dish you want to use to marinate your ribs in. For best results, you probably want to marinate overnight, but I'm going to be doing this for around 12 to 14 hours. That's absolutely fine. I know I'm going to get some fantastic results, and what I like to do is just massage that marinade all into the meat so I can maximize that flavor best I can. Once you're happy, throw these into the fridge. I find with marinated meat, it's best to grill rather than smoke. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm getting my akorn chargriller smoker out. I haven't used it for a while, can't wait. Build your bed of charcoal and throw in your fire starters. When you're ready to go, let's light it up. Go and grab your beef ribs out the fridge, and this is what they're going to look like. So my coals are now burning. It's time to close the lid, and let's get this barbecue up to temperature. You're not going to see it because it's a little bit dark, but I've got the top damper on 2 and I've got the bottom damper on 2. I'll be targeting a temperature of around 3 to 350 degrees Fahrenheit for this cook. Make sure you get your grill nice and hot. Now I've had some rust on this grill recently, so I gave it a real good clean over the last 24 hours and she's looking pretty good. But before I cook, I'm just going to throw on a little bit of oil. I'm coming up to temperature nicely. I'm at about 320 degrees, so I'm just moving my top and bottom damper down to 1.5. I want to get this under control because if it gets too hot, it's hard to get it down. Versus if I get it under control and it cools down, it's a lot easier to get it back up to temperature. So let's throw in some cherry wood chunks for today's cook. My grill is now nice and hot, so let's get these beef ribs on. After about 5 minutes, time to turn them over. Your total cook time is probably going to be around 30 minutes. So every 5 minutes, all I'm doing is I'm just rotating the ribs over. Your grill will be hotter in some parts than the other, so don't be afraid to just move those ribs around. Make sure that they are cooking as evenly as you can. Temperature wise, you are not going for a medium or medium rare. You want these to be well done. You want the fat to render. You've got to let that collagen break down, otherwise you're going to get some real chewy meat. I'm getting some beautiful char now. These things are done. So I'm just going to turn them over and then I'm going to go back to my marinade. I'm going to get the marinade and just put a little bit more on top for the flavour as well as the moisture, and then it'll be time to pull these off. To finish with a bit of a garnish, I've just got myself a few chives here, as well as some sesame seeds. I'm just giving these a little bit of a rest before I dig in, and they smell absolutely fantastic. Okay, so it's my favourite time of the cook, which is taste test time. So I've got myself a beautiful piece. Let's dig in and see how she tastes. She bit beautifully and she tastes absolutely beautiful. That's absolutely delicious. Cut these up into slices, serve them at a party, or just like me, have it all for yourself. Absolutely beautiful, delicious. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll see you again in the next one. See you later. For a midweek meal that is pretty easy and pretty delicious. Really enjoyed cooking these on the akorn char griller. Really appreciate you watching. Thanks so much. We'll see you again in the next video.